a company called Civic Fun Hospitality. Now, they provide online check-in, check-out software for hotels and vacation rentals integrated with your PMS. It is simple, it is secure. They're called Civic Fun Hospitality. Please welcome from Spain to the stage the CCO, Pablo Velarde. Welcome, Pablo.
Cool, so hi. My name is Pablo. We are Civic Fun, and welcome to the new hospitality era. And I say that because none of you have lined up today into an airport to come here to do a check-in in a desk, do you? So we thought the same 7 years ago. Why people is lining up in hotels to check in? And we saw an opportunity. We saw the opportunity to transform an industry. And the same way Netflix transformed the entertainment or Amazon the shopping, we have transformed or are transforming the hospitality online check-in. And together with some amazing colleagues, we set up a mission, the mission to digitalize 100% of our check-ins, of our customers' check-ins. And in order to do that, we wanted to offer a software that was easy to use and allow our customers to digitalize their customer database, which is very important today, isn't it? So we did that, and we came with some customers across the chain, across the road, and some of the bigger customers in Europe are working with us right now, and along with other 1,000 other properties. And when landing into the planet hospitality, we realized that with 70 PMS integration, reaching almost 200,000 rooms, and doing 3 million check-ins, and processing 10 million euros payments, and being operative in over 20 countries, it wasn't enough, because there is a lot of players in this market. There is a lot of players. There is 2,000 customer interaction in customer applications that allow hoteliers to interact with customers. And there is also the online travel agents or tour operators, right? So how can we offer a solution for these people to do the online check-in? So we launched our Integration Hub solution. And this solution is something that's pretty unique because it allows our OTAs, applications, anyone in the market to do one integration to benefit from our 70 integrations, 7-year work. And that's unique because we are the only ones in the industry doing that. And companies such as Booking, TripAdvisor, anyone can integrate with Civic Fun, and they will get access to our 200,000 rooms instantly. This is how we are helping companies such as Booking.com, who launched the online check-in service in less than 6 months. If any of you here have done an online check-in through Booking.com lately, it's powered by Civic Fun Hospitality. And by doing this, we have to attach to our mission. We have to review our mission. And our mission nowadays is offering something that's simple. We are the simplest, fastest, and cheapest way to get an online check-in up and running for anyone in the hospitality world. And this is what we do at Civic Fun, a company not only with a mission, but also with a passion to help the hospitality industry transform forever. Same way as a lot of companies have done before in other industries. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck, everyone.
Wow, Pablo, okay, fantastic, fantastic. Coming in exactly on time, we like that very much. It shows you practice a lot. Muy bien.
You will stop.
Okay, and we have time for one question from our jury members. Now, it is possible that the presentation answers all the questions, and that's totally good. That's a sign of a great presentation. But what did our jury think? Is this the Airbnb, or excuse me, is this the Netflix of check-in? What do you think? Do you want to ask any questions? Any questions going once, going twice? Okay, a fabulous presentation. No questions. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Muy bien.
Thank you, everyone.
Muchas gracias. Okay, folks tuning in at home, I'm just going to take this moment to tell you, if you want to judge along with the judges, the 5 competition criteria they are using are innovation, scalability, team, viability, and investability. So you're welcome to play at home. Okay, we're going to move swiftly on to our next fabulous startup. I'm sure many of you have been to Greece on holiday. I have. Getting the ferries around Greece is an amazing experience. And our next startup is called Ferryhopper. It is an online ferry booking platform offering a smart solution, allowing all kinds of travelers to easily and safely compare and book their ferry trips. And joining us all the way from beautiful Greece, right here, right now in La Nave in Madrid, is the CEO and co-founder. Please welcome to the stage, Christos Spathiakakis. Thank you.
Hello.
Efaristo.
So Hello, everybody. I'm Christos Patharakis. I'm CEO of Ferryhopper, an online ferry booking platform that changes the way people travel by sea. So the ferry industry is a fragmented and complex industry that passes on this complexity to the user, to the customer. But Ferryhopper is actually turning these complexities into powerful advantages by providing an easy solution to the traveler. And we provide this solution in a market that has plenty of tickets in the sea. So we currently operate in the Mediterranean, which is a 2 billion market annually, but the opportunity is quite big. Europe is a 4 billion market annually, and worldwide we estimate that the market is more than 10 billion ticket sales annually. So what do? We bring the ferry market together, and we do that by connecting to aggregators, individual ferry companies, travel agents, and we use a thick layer of API in order to protect the customer from the complexity that we just said before. And we offer a simple solution through our website, through our mobile app, and through our partnership and affiliate synergies. So we imagine ferry booking as a service. So we created and distributed an API to key players in the market, like Aegean Airlines, Easy Group, or Omio. But we also cooperate with travel bloggers and travel professionals, building a profitable acquisition model. So Ferryhopper was started and launched in 2017, and has grown very fast since then. Imagine that this year, our GMV will exceed 37 million euros, doubling the numbers that we had in 2019, and this is in a COVID environment. And throughout all these years, we successfully raised 3.2 million euros, helping us to achieve significant milestones. Customers from more than 100 countries, 200,000 mobile app users, 8 million users in our website and mobile version only into 2021, and more than 1.8 million tickets sold. How do we do all that? By providing a radically simple ferry booking experience. So we help the user to put the destination they want to travel to, compare prices and itineraries, even plan an island hopping trip, and then easily onboard with e-ticket services and boarding methods. But we also provide post-booking features, like the recently launched real-time ferry tracking. And we do that with an end-to-end superior customer experience, making Ferryhopper a travel companion for the customer. So we have leading the market in Greece since 2019, and we're expanding in Spain currently, and then in Italy. And the biggest asset is our team, more than 60 professionals across all verticals, and the founders in key positions. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great stuff. Muchísimas gracias. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. So, yes, I'm looking forward to traveling again now that COVID is, situation is changing. Maybe it's going to be using Ferryhopper. Do any of our judges have a question for Christos? Any hands going up? Or was that another great presentation that answered all the questions? Oh, yes, young lady at the end. I beg your pardon. I was scanning slowly. Could you please introduce yourself to the room and then ask your question to Christos? Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for the presentation. This is Mary from K-Fund. One of I was wondering, seeing the presentation, is that the companies providing the service of ferries are actually not digitalized. Or what percentage of the market has actually a digital platform from which you can access and actually offer this? Because from what I was hearing, most of them, I can imagine them like doing pen and paper logistics, let's say.
Sure. So, look, the ferry industry has been changed the last 5 years that we are in the market very, very much. The vast majority of companies, especially the big ones, offer an API solution or an integration option. There are smaller companies that we are talking to, and we have partially integrated a system with them, providing a solution that they couldn't have. But the majority of the business has started moving towards more digital more digital era, and I think that this is the main opportunity in the market currently.
Great question.
Thank you.
Great answer. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Christos Spatharakis from Ferryhopper. Thank you. And you can see there, our judges really do hone in on that missing piece of information to kind of drill into the viability, the market product fit, all of that good stuff. So speaking of which, we're going to move on. We're going to have a virtual presentation now. A gentleman who's joining us all the way from the United Kingdom. And Aerocloud's intelligent airport management platform is 100% cloud native and includes leading edge features like AI and machine learning. The platform makes operations teams' lives easier by increasing situational awareness, automating tasks, and ensuring everyone across the airport gets the information they need. Sounds very useful indeed. Let's learn some more. Please welcome to our virtual stage the CEO of Aerocloud, George Richardson.
Hi guys, my name is George Richardson. I'm the CEO and currently 1/19th of the team here at Aerocloud. I founded the business back in 2017, and we help airports by the medium of software create a crystal ball to help them predict the future from both a passenger prediction perspective and also a gate utilization and gate management perspective. I co-founded the business with a guy called Ian Ford-Smith, and Ian had sold his business in 2011, creating one of the legacy vendors that we now compete against. Our target are airports sub 11 million passengers. Often these are regional airports that have little to no access to any software whatsoever and concentrate on building very pivotal processes with using Excel and telephone and SMS, etc., etc. The annual spend of these airports in our current target is over $1 billion US, and our legacy competition are sucking most of that. There is literally 10 companies that we compete against in this space, and they are sharing an awful lot of annual spend. Most notably Amadeus with a $44 billion market cap. It's sort of a typical David and Goliath story. So what problem are we actually solving with the Aerocloud? Well, price since the pandemic has become very important. So our cloud and mobile option is a lot cheaper, it's rapidly deployable, and it's already working. We're obviously in the cloud, which gives us a lot of capability to scale and also add additional modules where we have found product market fit very, very easily. At the moment, we have an upsell strategy of every 4 months, a customer will move into a module. And at the moment, we're having 100% of customers move into at least 2 modules over their term. And our first customers are now renewing for an additional 3 years. Our major successes is we've helped Tampa International and John Wayne relieve themselves of Amadeus and ADB respectively. These are hugely legacy based vendors, and we've dislodged them. We currently have 10 US customers at the moment, and we process just under 100 million US passengers. Our roadmap is kind of more of the same, capitalizing on the pace and the deployments and the customers that we already have, and seeking out new ones to compete for that larger share of the market spend. We want to build a robust and scalable business model from this point onwards, and are incredibly interested and committed to investing in new products such as our computer vision software. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us or hear from us, and we would be very delighted if you had any questions. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, interesting stuff. Taking on the mighty Amadeus there. Now, unfortunately, George is actually unable to join us for questions. So we'll just give the judges a moment to make their notes without the questions. And you see they're kind of calculating, you know, profitability, market size, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of work going on there. And you can see all of the slides representing all of that information visually and quickly for the judges to take it on board. It's very impressive stuff happening here. Okay, we're going to move swiftly on to our next wonderful startup. They are called Campoa, and they meet the comfort of a hotel with the adventure of camping. They like to define themselves as the first brick-free hotel chain. Their proposal is environmentally friendly, which is obviously very important to South Summit 2021, and fully committed with sustainability. From Spain, please welcome to our stage here in the Nave the CTO of Campoa, Alfredo Vázquez Reyes. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Alfredo looks fabulous today.
Alfredo, you're looking fabulous. I like what you've done with your hair.
My name is Carla Danez.
I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Wrong notes.
The last minute change. Hi, everybody. First of all, I would like to ask you, who around here likes camping? Well, let me tell you something. I certainly didn't. I was not like Mary. I liked fancy hotel vacations and brag about it on social media. But Mary has a friend, Mel. She's telling her, look, hotels are massified. They're not trendy anymore. What's cool right now is being in nature and going camping. So Mary is actually thinking about it, but her husband is telling her, do you know what it means? We have to buy all the equipment, we have to fit everything into the car, and once we're at the campsite, we have to set it up. So he's not amused. Javier, on the other side, is the owner of a campsite. His campsite has 220 pitches, and only half of them are being profitable. The other half only make him $1,000 per pitch per year. So the mess that Mary thinks camping is provokes that Javier doesn't have enough customers. And this is where Campoa comes into play. Campoa sets up beautiful, fully equipped tents on campsite all around Spain. So Mary now has the beautiful pictures she can share on Instagram. And Javier has seen a benefit in Campoa because we have managed to increase the benefits of his low occupancy pitches by 272%. How do we do that? Our average rate per night is 105 euros. Half of it goes to Campoa, and the other half is paid by the client at reception. Why do we need investment? Well, as we speak, we have 100 campsites on our waiting list just in Spain and 50 all over Europe. This is our evolution over the last years. We started in 2016 with an MVP, and I want to draw special attention to the COVID summer, where in only 3 months of activity, we managed to almost make the same annual sales as the previous year, 1.4 million euros, and this year we've already hit the 3.25 million in annual sales so far. The potential market is huge. Alone in Europe, we have 28,000 campsites. All over the world, we have 1,000. And the juicy part about this is our clients are like Mary. They never thought about going camping. They're from this part. They're hotel clients. And this is where the masses are. Our goal is to have around 5,000 tents in 2025. Right now, we have 460 at 22 campsites. And we have created 2 new lines this year. One of them is Campoa app, which are tents that are designed and produced by ourselves. They are sustainable and try to leave the lowest impact on nature. And Campoa Go, which are camperized vans that take the Campoa experience everywhere the client wants. Our goal, our vision for the future is to be the biggest non-foundation-free lodging chain in the world, and this is our fabulous team. So we hope to see you soon at Campoa. Thank you very much.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Thank you, thank you.
Fantastic presentation, Alfredo. Your pitching skills have improved, and you were rocking the new look. But okay, do we have any questions for Campoa? That was a great presentation. Any questions? Yes. If we could have the microphone over here, and if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself to the room. Thank you.
Susanna Chiu, Amadeus Ventures. Very nice presentation.
Thank you.
And good to have a woman entrepreneur on stage.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, a question for you. Are you selling it under your own brand, like the Campoa?
Yes.
And how do the campsite owners think about it in terms of like you selling under your own brand and then they themselves having like obviously their brand as well?
Well, they're benefiting, and that's one of our strong points. We have a huge brand. The branding is one of our strong points, and they benefited from it because we do the marketing, we sell the tents. We have our own sales platform. Actually, 90% of our clients book through our own channel, and the campsites are delighted because we bring customers to their campsites that would have never thought about going camping.
Great question. Muchas gracias. Okay, and that's all we have time for, Campoa. That was Campoa. Thank you so much. And hashtag tent goals is absolutely a keeper. Okay, we're going to move on with the presentations. We have a virtual guest joining us all the way from the startup nation of Israel. The next company is called Provo, and they help travel companies make a lot more money on hotel bookings they already sold. Ooh, sounds very interesting. Please welcome to our virtual stage the co-founder and CEO, Ital Marciper.
Hi everyone, I'm Itai, the CEO and co-founder of Provo. Did you know that hotel prices tend to change more than 24 times between the reservation moment and the check-in day? And in almost 40% of the cases, the hotel price drops by more than 12% on average. So Provo developed an AI-driven solution that leverages those price fluctuations that occur in the market and turns them into real money saving for travelers and especially for travel companies. So how does it Provo solution work? For travel companies such as wholesalers, bed banks, online and offline travel agencies, Provo integrates directly with their existing API and imports their existing hotel reservations. From that moment, we start monitoring their existing prices, and once we manage to find a lower rate for the exact room, we automatically rebooks for them and increase the profitability. So for example, if the original net price was 1,000 euros and the market price drops to 800 euros, we increase the profitability for them automatically by 200 euros. And because there is no standardization for the hotel room names in the hotel industry, comparing the prices over the different providers is known as one of the most complex issues of the hotel industry. So in order to allow the price monitoring over the different providers, Provo developed an AI-driven mapping algorithm that is capable of not only comparing the same room type over the different providers, but even finding upgrades for the room types. And for travelers, all they have to do in order to save money is to forward the existing hotel reservation to Provo, and then we start monitoring the prices for them, and once there is a better price, we notify them and guide them how to rebook and save money. And if that's not enough, Provo created a unique marketplace between our customers, which allows them not only to increase profitability, but also generate more sales by offering their inventory and maximizing profitability by utilizing our sophisticated dynamic pricing mechanism. And the business model of Provo is quite simple. We are working on a risk-free model, which is based on a success fee from the additional profit that we created for our partners. For B2C clients, travelers, the service is completely free. In the last year, we started collaborating with 70 companies around the world and already had thousands of users, hundreds of thousands of users save money using Provo mobile application. Thank you very much, and don't forget to download Provo mobile application on the App Store and Google Play. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ital. And we actually have Ital joining us now through the magic of technology for a question from one of our esteemed judges, and a young lady with a hand up at the end. Thanks. If you could reintroduce yourself so Ital knows who you are, that would be great. Thank you.
Well, hi, this is Mary again from KFund. I was wondering if your clients are OTAs. They actually normally have deals with bed banks or directly with the hotels. And there's like a different rate if it's refundable or non-refundable. And how much of the market is going through refundable, and does this makes the margin go down?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You appear to be on mute. Is there an issue with the sound, or is it a mute there? There, you're good. Great, thank you.
Perfect. So first of all, good afternoon to everyone. It's a very good question. Actually, the non-refundable rates before the COVID were about 20% of the market, but now with the pandemic, we do see that those numbers are even close to 100% of the bookings with refundable rates. So actually, regarding OTAs, for people that don't know the terminology, OTA is an online travel agency like Booking, Expedia, and others. What we do is we integrate with their existing solution with their existing providers. And what we do is we import those existing hotel reservations and start monitoring the prices using their existing providers. So we do the rebooking procedure with their own existing contracts and agreements that they do have with their providers, and increasing the profitability without the client knowing about those changes that occur behind the scenes.
Okay, great question. Thank you so much. Ital from Provo, thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you for joining us. Great. And another great question from Maria there. You see, they really get into the detail and find that place where the information was missing from the presentation. Okay, now we're going to move swiftly on and welcome all the way from France. We have such a global contingent of contestants this year. Our final 100 is from all over the globe. Our next company is called Lecotec. They are a mobility as a service platform that aggregate all of the mobility offers on one platform, enabling the user to plan and pay for their intermodal transport modes through a single interface using a single user account. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us virtually, please welcome to the stage Lecotec's Head of Business Development, Priya Ajit. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Priya, responsible for international business development at Leco. So today we find various modes of transportation, but there is definitely a need for one platform that provides access to all of these modes along with an option to reserve and pay. Moreover, to address the issues of congestion and pollution, we're often encouraged to take public and other shared transport modes. But this seems unimaginable with the existing gaps in the first and the last mile. So considering these challenges, through our APIs and SDKs, we aim to create a unified platform that allows the corporates and the city authorities to launch their own intermodal travel application within few weeks. The key features of the Leco platform include the mobility store that facilitates deep integration of the services of mobility service providers via APIs and standardized data structure, which is critical for the creation of intermodal journeys. The journey planning algorithm further uses these integrated data for the creation of end-to-end intermodal journeys, both for the long and the short distance travel. The end users also have an option to choose their modes based on the time and the cost of travel, along with the carbon emissions at each leg of the journey. We primarily work with the corporates in the mobility and the travel industry. Some of the biggest corporates that we are working with is Jun, the subsidiary of Air France, Siet, the Volkswagen Group company, and Jeklingo, which is an initiative by the Indonesian government towards the implementation of mobility as a service platform in the Greater Jakarta region. We are addressing a service market which is expected to reach to $200 billion by 2030. The mass market, as we know, is influenced by factors such as the growing need for on-demand mobility services, the smart city initiatives, and also the need to reduce the carbon emissions. The key factors that differentiate us from the competition includes the mobility marketplace that allows access to over 2,500 transport operators. Secondly, our APIs and SDKs allows our clients to create their own customized white label travel application, giving an access to both mobility and non-mobility service providers. And also with the integration of the national railway operators, the journey planning algorithm caters to both the long and the short distance travel. Since 2018, our platform has evolved significantly from 250 API calls per day to about 3 million API calls each day today. The offer is strategically designed to attract volume to the platform, and that's where the costing is based on the per API calls. In order to create a robust platform, we are looking forward to raise 1.2 million in our seed stage. 40% of these funds would be utilized for the development of the technology. So that's all from my side for now. I thank you for your attention and look forward to your questions.
Wonderful, and apologies for the slight mix-up with the slides there. It does happen from time to time, but I'm delighted to say that we do have Priya joining us via the magic of the internet. We are a global conference. We're bringing together the world under the banner of technology and innovation. Do any of our esteemed judges in the front row have a question for Priya. Yes, the young man in the front there. If you could introduce yourself to the audience, that would be great. Thank you. Okay, should be on? Yes, perfect.
Hi, Fabian from HV Capital. Regarding the mobility partners that you have on the platform, many of them are, building their own customer-facing app and, trying to acquire their own customers. Do you have kind of let's say, a disaligned incentive with them that you are basically only getting let's say, the worst kind of mobility providers because the top ones will not, be able to join a larger platform and build their own?
Thank you, Fabio, for the question, and hello, everyone. So, a good question, and so what we're doing is that even if the mobility service providers, they are creating their own platform by integrating various service providers, but our intention or our objective here is to, maximize the platform by adding as many service providers as possible, and that's one part of it. And secondly, most of these integrations that you would see that's being done by the mobility service providers, they do not really offer a journey planning algorithm. So having said that, most of these platforms do not really offer the choice to the end users where they can choose their transport modes based on the time, cost of travel, and the carbon emissions. So this is one of the advantage that our clients have through our platform, and that's one of the differentiating factor as compared to the other service providers, the way they have been integrating the other services.
Wonderful, great question. I beg your pardon, please continue.
No, I just said I hope I answered your question, Fabian.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes, thanks.
Excellent, great question, Fabian. Great answer there from Priya. Ladies and gentlemen, Priya Ajit from Lecotec. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, we're going to move swiftly on, and now we are going to have RookieWise. RookieWise is a SaaS solution that helps travel agencies multiply their efficiency, as well as in the multi-channel relationship with their B2B clients. And we're delighted to be joined right here, right now, in La Nave, in Madrid, by the CEO of RookieWise. Ladies and gentlemen, from Spain, please welcome Sergio Orozco. Thank you, Sergio.
Hi, I'm Sergio, CEO of RookieWise, and I'm going to tell you the way to arrive here and what do we do. 4 years ago, we created Triporate with our own technology to compete with the most important travel agencies. We grow fast, really, really fast, but suddenly, boom, the travel industry and the rest of the world went to hell. During this time, we used this time to create and to launch RookieWise. And 3 months later, I'm here to explain you the funniest part. Our technology, the Triporate technology we have created now is a SaaS solution to improve the efficiency in other agencies. We sold our brand, our customer portfolio, and put the focus on a SaaS solution. We stopped working like a travel agency, and now our focus is other. 3 important keys. We broke in with the traditional operation process. Our travel agents could manage 10 times more requests than the traditional agencies. One single platform, multi-channel, to improve the communication between the agency and the travel agents, working together online and offline solution. And the agencies, our customers, could maintain his relation with their providers because RookieWise is a plug-and-play solution. And why now? Because we will never travel like before. Continue with the war price between the travel agencies is a bad way. It's important to be more competitive, more efficient, and improve high value to our customers. This is the Spanish market. As you can see, 7 big and 50 million customers manage almost the full cake. In 2022, RookieWise, we are going to work with 3 big and 50 millions. Our revenue will be 300 monthly. Okay, I know. Do a forecast when you are a new company is really easy, step by step. Now, we have one big and one medium customer. Our current revenue is 70 month revenue. And we are working with one big and 3 medium more customers in demo states. As I told you, I'm getting pretty hands-on for the next month. And then we are going to replicate the Spanish model in other countries because we scale with technology, not with operation. The billing, the provider, the legal are solved by the local agencies. The same team working together during the last 5 years, wiser and older. And I'm sure that we are the rookies in the travel industry, but I'm sure that we can change the old model in corporate travel. Thank you very much.
Muy bien. Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Okay, that was a very strong presentation, a good focus on the numbers there, show me the money, but do our esteemed panel of expert judges have any questions? Yes, the gentleman at the front with the jacket. If you could just introduce yourself to the room, please.
Yeah, thanks, and great presentation. I'm Stefano Guidotti from P11 in Italian BC. I wanted to understand better what's your target, because big clients have a much different need from the small one. And also, if you want to offer them more conveniency or service, and if it is conveniency, how do you compete with the offering out there in the market?
Our target is the big ones, the big players, and the medium players, because to start to working with this, we need to do a setup. And as you can see in the chart, in Spain, we are working with 2 or 3 bigs and 15 or 20 medium. And the focus is this. And then we are going to replicate, looking for the same situation in other countries. And now we are working only with corporate travel.
Fantastic. Okay, I like it. I like the detail. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, big round of applause for Sergio Orozco from RookieWise. Thank you. Wonderful and great question there from Stefano. We are going to move immediately on with our next startup, who we're delighted to say has joined us all the way from the startup nation of Israel, but he's come here to pitch to you in person. And the company is called Upstay. It is the leading automated premium inventory optimization solutions for hotels. And it uses powerful algorithms to identify underperforming inventory and provide targeted and personalized upsell offers to help increase hotel revenue and operational efficiency. Ladies and gents, please welcome to the South Summit stage here at La Nave in Madrid, the CEO of Upstay, Zafir Blonder. Thank you. Nice.
Thank you, Oishi. Your pitch was longer than mine, I think. So, hi everyone, happy to be here. Who doesn't love a hotel room upgrade? Everyone, right? A rhetorical question. Upstay is the most profitable upgrade solution for the hospitality industry. Hotels are missing out on a huge opportunity. While 60% of the guests are clearly indicating that they are willing to purchase additional products and services on top of the original booking, 90% of the hotels are not taking any proactive measurements to seize, to monetize, to capture that demand. This leaves the hotel with some very big problems and inefficiencies. Unsold premium inventory, overbooked standard categories, and underutilized facilities and services. We are here at Upstay exactly to solve this gap. We are helping hotels worldwide to use the data they have and to automatically increase their profits. With a single guest-facing pre-arrival communication, we drive 15% of the guests to buy more room upgrades, more hotel amenities than any other solution on the market. How does Upstay work? So Upstay uses AI-based algorithms to constantly process and analyze the hotel in real time. It then determines the relevant optimization plan for the hotel and launches targeted, personalized offers to chosen segments of the guests. This process that I described generates the exact demand that the hotel needs to cover the distressed supply, whether it's rooms or any other thing which is a hotel asset. So it creates the exact demand that matches the supply, and we do the monetization in that process. How do you create this magic of generating the exact demand, the perfect demand to the hotel supply? So one of the things that we do, which is unique, we're using dynamic pricing. And I will give you the best example for dynamic pricing. We use a bid for upgrade system, okay? So as I said, who doesn't love room upgrade? So we drive guests to bid for an upgrade prior to their arrival to the hotel. Guests can express their subjective value and place a bid at the price that works for them for the upgrade. We then match bidding with the distressed inventory automatically and monetize, creating a win-win situation for both guests and, of course, for the hotel with a new profit stream. Our algorithms keeps learning the hotel, processes the data, and improving the performance of each hotel all the time. The bottom line, as you can see, is very simple. We increase the revenue per booking by 5% and the overall profit of hotels by 10 to 25%. I need to be in a hurry. Our business model is unique. It's a win-win business model, risk-free for the hotels, which is very important now when hotels are recovering post-COVID, cost-sensitive. We're taking a percentage of the actual revenue we generate for the hotel. 10 seconds. Our team is super experienced. Two of my co-founders have previously founded another successful travel tech company, HotelMize, which is the leading repricing solution in the hospitality industry. And we serve some of the largest chains in Europe.
Out of respect for the rest of the guests, I'm going to cut you off. Ladies and gentlemen,
going fast.
please,
Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time.
Upstay. Okay,
Almost.
Stay for a question, please, please. Okay, sorry. All of our other startups get 3 minutes. We cut them off because it's out of respect. It's unfair to give one person.
Only
okay,
fair.
good. But you have lots of time for a question.
No, I got excited,
esteemed. So you're welcome to ask him what he was going to say or ask him another question based on what you wanted to hear from the presentation. Yes, the gentleman at the front there, if you could come over with the microphone. Great presentation. Yeah, very, very good.
Thank you.
Okay, if you could introduce yourself to the room, please. Thank you.
Sean from Pro Founders Capital, so an early stage fund.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Question for you, is this only for direct bookings of the hotels, or can you work through partners, OTAs?
No, we are OTA enabled. So basically we serve direct bookings, OTAs, and we even have some tricks in our sleeves to even direct it to a larger portion of the traffic. But direct bookings, OTAs, basically we integrate with the PMS's booking engines and channel managers of the world. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause for Safir Blondet from Upstay.
Enjoy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good man. Excellent. Excellent. And I feel so rude cutting people off, but you know, we got to be fair with all the other startups. They all have to do it in 3 minutes. So we do run a tight ship here. We have a little bit of flexibility, but not that much. Okay, so oh my goodness, we've reached the grand finale, the last pitch, and it is going to be just fantastic. All of our pitches today were fantastic, and this is absolutely the icing on the cake. Our next company is called Wheel the World. They are recognized by the Lonely Planet as the world-leading travel solution for people with disabilities. By digitizing the accessibility, Wheel the World allows them to book travel listings with all of the information they need to travel safely. Wonderful stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a company based in the United States, but we have the partner manager right here in La Nave in Madrid. Please welcome to the stage, a warm welcome. It's the last pitch, Joanna Gruau. Thank you. Hey, nice.
At Wheel the World, we're empowering people with disabilities to explore the world without limits. Did you know that about 15% of today's population has a disability? So we better start doing something about it. My name is Joanna, and I'm a partnership manager at Wheel the World, as well as a professional racing driver. As a racing driver, I love speed, and that's why I decided to join Wheel the World, a high-technological startup that is changing a lot of people's lives. People with disabilities face several problems and challenges when traveling. Accessibility information is not online, and the accessibility needs differ from person to person. Current businesses and solutions do not guarantee accessibility and do not have the knowledge. Do you imagine about booking a hotel room and not being able to know if you're going to be able to access the shower or the toilet? These are the kind of problems that people with disabilities are facing nowadays. This is why we wanted to take action, and we built Wheel the World with the purpose to make the world accessible. And how are we doing it? We have built an online travel marketplace to find and book places to stay, things to do, and multi-day trips with detailed accessibility information. But that's not it, because all of this information that we gather, we do it through technology. We have developed the accessibility mapping system, which is an online tool in which our community and other partners are able to gather this information that gets displayed automatically in our websites. But this is not it, because every time a person signs up in our platform, they're able to create an accessibility profile telling us their specific needs, so we're able to match the user needs with the products that we're offering. Till the beginning of Build the World in 2018, we have shown that the more listings bring the more revenue, and that's why we have experienced a high growth since the beginning, without taking into consideration, of course, this pandemic year, which was so complicated for all of us. Regarding our business model, we take a 20% commission on every booking that takes place on our platform. We have great unit economics and 10% of repetitive customers. The market is huge. Only Americans and Europeans travelers with accessibility needs are spending $63 billion in the market already, and the service is not that great, so imagine what we can do if we can improve it. The competition is large, but we are totally different because we are proprietary and owners of our own technology, which means that we're matching user needs with the products that we offer in our website. And we have a unique brand and a disability focus, which makes us totally different and creative. And we could not do this with our team. They're a team of passionate people with and without disabilities, which understands the customer problems. What we've proven so far to Grab Up, we have a profitable business with a huge market, an emerging trusted brand, as well as a clear path to follow. The more listings, the more technology, and the more bookings. This is why we have, and we're finishing our investment opportunity and a Series A, and we would like to have more investors that are interested in people, which are the ones that we're experiencing. Thank you so much for your information. My name is Joanna. Sorry.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. I'm sorry to push you along there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Excellent, excellent. Okay, what a wonderful way to wrap things up, a $63 billion market. What did our judges think? We've got time for one question from the gentleman right there who put his hand up first. If you could introduce yourself to the room, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Good presentation. This is Bartolome Arron from Clark & Modit. Which kind of intellectual property rights do you manage in your company?
Well, we have our own property rights because we have developed the technology. So we're owners of all of the tools that we have developed.
Do you have a valuation of that technology, an economic valuation?
No, we do not, but I would love to discuss more about it after this page, if necessary. Thank you.
Wow, handled like a pro. I love it, Joanna Grau. See you on the race course
Thank you.
and at Wheel the World. Thank you so much. Wonderful.